All right, let's go on to child saving accounts now. Where are the best paying children's savings accounts?
Dead easy. Halifax regular savings account pays 4% interest. You can put between £1 and £100 a month into it.
So essentially the reason we're doing this is because if you're grandparents or parents or whatever, or friends, and you want to give money at Christmas rather than buy a present.
Loads of people give money at Christmas, and especially extended relatives. It's a lot easier, it's a lot more flexible, and it's a great way for kids to learn financial education. One of the things I always say is, don't you do this for them, do this with them, and then, because rates are often variable or they drop after a year, make them monitor the rate for when it goes down. Start to give them a form of education in this. So we've got Halifax Regular Saver at 4%. Saffron Building Society also has a similar account at 4%. With Halifax, you can't take money out within the year. With Saffron Building Society, you can take money out within the year. So those are the overall top rates. For lump sums, so if you want to put in a wad of cash in one go, there's Santander 123 Mini that pays 3% on between £300 and £2,000. But you have to be over 11 to open that. If you're under 11, you can only open it if your parent has a Santander 123 account.
OK.
There's HSBC My Savings that pays 2.75% on up to £3,000. Over 7s can open that. You've got to have your parent with you. And there's Nationwide that pays 2.25% on up to £50,000. So if you've got big money, you can only withdraw once a year from that. But the rest of those, you can take money out whenever you like.
OK. Who can open a child saving account?
Well, generally, once they're sort of 11, they can open it themselves. I would always have a parent with. If they're younger, the parent will go and be the signature. Some accounts don't allow grandparents to open it for kids, and I know grandparents often like to do this, but Santander, Halifax and Nationwide, of those I mentioned, do allow grandparents to open it. HSBC doesn't allow grandparents to open it, but with Santander, they can only open it if the parent has an account if they're under 11. So I would probably go, if I was a grandparent, I'd probably go for Halifax and Nationwide as opposed to the others. And of course, and I've done lots of accounts because we're tight on town, all of these are on the website. So take it calm afterwards, listen to the big picture message here.
What about junior ISAs?
Well, yeah, junior ISAs exist. That's where you can put £4,080 away per tax year, tax-free. The money is locked away until the child's 18th birthday. Some people want that. Remember, on their 18th birthday, it's theirs, not yours. They can spend it on what they like. If they want to go and buy all Honey G's records, they can do that with it.
Thrilled.
It'd be a great thing. If I say money, you say G, that would be great. Now, but on the back of that, but equally, if you've saved it for their college fund, putting it in a junior ISA means it's at risk of them being able to do what they like with it. And it's worth remembering, the big benefit of junior ISAs is that they're meant to be tax-free. But of course, most kids don't pay tax on savings anyway. Any individual, kids are taxed just like adults, can earn up to £17,000 just in savings without paying tax on it. Now, most kids don't have £17,000 of savings interest because it's about over £1 million worth of savings. So actually, in this day and age, the benefit of a junior ISA is rather limited, and the other accounts are paying more. Best junior ISAs, 3.25% in Coventry and 3% in Nationwide.
And they're more accessible.
And they're far more accessible.
Yeah.
You can get money out whenever you want. So the Junior ISA and the Child Trust Fund, which you can now transfer into Junior ISA, actually, I think for many people, it doesn't really hold water so much. It's a perk for wealthy people who've got lots of savings and their kids might want to use a Junior ISA.
In our last 20 seconds,
yeah.
Do you have to pay tax? Do kids have to pay tax?
Well, kids pay tax just like adults, but you can earn £11,000 in your personal allowance. You've got the personal savings allowance and the smaller savings allowance. By the way, more on saving. That's all on the website tonight.
Great.
Oh, yes,
8 o'clock ITV, the Martin Lewis.
Very good, the live one.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
and
much.
tonight it's savings in crisis for grown-up savings. So that's what I'm doing tonight. Grown-up savings is tonight.
Thank you very much.